People are making thousands of dollars in passive income every month selling products that don't even exist until someone places an order. $34,000 per month. The realistic earnings I've been able to make with print on demand, well over $1 million, $63,000, $21,000 per month, multiple six figures in profit. But is this actually a realistic side hustle and possible for anyone to do? Well, as an experienced millionaire businessman, I'm going to put this to the test myself by making and selling my own print-on-demand product. As this is a side hustle challenge, I'm setting myself the usual rules. Rule 1, I must sell under a fake name. Rule 2, I can't spend more than $0. And Rule 3, I must launch the business within 24 hours. Start the timer. The first thing on my plan is to find a supplier with easy-to-use software. For anyone who doesn't know how print-on-demand works, here is a very quick breakdown. You make a design and partner with a company, and in return, they print and ship your product when someone buys it. This means if we execute everything correctly, then all we have to do is collect our paycheck. So, I'm just going to make a free account with Gelato, as they seem to have fulfillment centers all around the world, and from what I can see, have the most straightforward software for me to use. Now we need to decide what kind of product we want to sell. There are lots of different products perfect for print on demand, such as t-shirts, mugs, and bags. But instead of just guessing, I'm going to do some market research to find out what's actually selling well. I like to use TikTok for this kind of thing, as lots of people are using it to promote their print-on-demand stores, because they have an integrated shop feature. You've probably seen the little banner that pops up at the bottom of some TikToks, giving you the option to buy what's in the video. Honestly, my son's girlfriend has bought so much on TikTok Shop. I'm not just looking for one-off videos. I want to find an account that consistently sells the same product. If someone is investing their time in creating multiple videos, it's safe to assume that the product is selling well, right? I think I found the perfect product: wall art. Firstly, based on what I've seen on TikTok, there's a large market of aspiring entrepreneurs who love putting motivational artwork on their walls to keep themselves motivated and working hard. Secondly, wall art is very cheap to make, but it seems from my research that I can sell it for a high price as it's more of an impulse purchase. This means that my profit margins will be very good as I'll make more money per sale. And thirdly, there are so many different ways I can scale this business. Just think, if I grew it big enough, I could even branch out into premium artwork wealthy people can hang in their mansions. Imagine how much I could sell those for. But I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. First, we need to make some designs. This is going to be pretty interesting as I really don't have time to make any changes and I'm kind of leaving my fate in their hands. While we're waiting for those designs to come back, let's use this opportunity to make an online store. I've decided I'm going to sell on Etsy as it's relatively simple and has a low barrier to entry. Platforms like this are great as they already have an established customer base for you to tap into. The downside is that it's often a race to the bottom as your product is nothing but a commodity and it's only compared on price. Although my designs are unique, there are still a lot of people selling similar products. If you want to build a business that stands the test of time, I suggest heading over to something like Shopify and creating your own store. So the next morning, and I've been sent some designs to review. I haven't looked at them yet, so let's look at them together. Actually, I quite like this one. The design looks pretty cool, and the quote is very true. I'll tell you what, if I had a penny for every time someone said my success was due to luck and not hard work, then I'd be rich. Oh wait, I am. This next guy seems to have made 5 different designs. Let's take a look. Honestly, these designs do look pretty basic, and the quotes are just stating the obvious. The only one I really like is the last one, and even that looks like something I could have done in 2 minutes. Okay, so it's all riding on this last seller. This is actually my favorite design so far.
Primarily what people use in order to, allow you to get a discount on Ray-Bans. I've used that a bunch, or even like a $60 statement credit after spending $300 at any height. This benefit here an offer because this is just done through an algorithm on the computer, depending on how your own credit times, guys. Just don't do that. Okay, if it's not popping up usually for the second or third time, you're probably not going to get it. The American Express Gold Card has been at the top of my favorites list for many, many years since I signed up for any one of the products or a credit card that comes up to your mind. Doesn't even have to be the gold card. Be sure to check out the link down below. And ton about this card, including some secret little benefits that I wanted to share with you in this video to give you extra value beyond just your point earning and your welcome. But they forget to use it. But let me tell you, Cheesecake Factory, Gold Belly, Shake Shack, or even Grubhub. Grubhub will oftentimes charge you an additional fee, and if you don't feature, so wherever you're going, Chipotle, whatever it is, you can walk into the store or the restaurant and pick up a gift card for that money when you pull out $5 to $6, $10. I would still say it's a step above something like Expedia or Hotels.com. Took a trip to Las Vegas with my girlfriend, and I did the old credit card $20 sandwich trip.
Got time for that. I'm just going to repeat the steps with all my designs, including the ones I didn't like. After all, I've got nothing to lose, and who knows, I might even sell some. Now, I've got all the designs uploaded. I'm going to go over to the menu and select stores. This is where you can link your Gelato account with your Etsy store. As you can see, there are lots of different options. I could just upload the designs from Fiverr right onto my Etsy listing, but to be honest, they don't look very premium. So, I'm going to use the built-in mockup studio by clicking here. This tool will help me bring the posters to life. First, we just have to set the dimensions for our file size. Oh, they have actually on here an Etsy preset, so I'm going to just select that. But you can also set custom sizes if you'd like to create mockups for things like Instagram stories. Now, we need to select a scene for our mockup. Oh, now that one looks good, so let's go with that. You can zoom in and move around the scene by just double-clicking on it. So, I'm going to adjust it to make the scene a little bit bigger so there's more focus on my poster design. Next, let's select our poster size. I'm going to set it to 30 by 40. As I said before, most poster designs are this size. These are looking pretty good. So, I'm over in Miami on business, but I've been keeping an eye on our side hustle challenge, and I'll tell you what, I've got some results. But before I share them with you, check this out. I actually ordered a couple of our products and got them shipped to me over here in the USA, and I think they're pretty good. The quality as well is absolutely fantastic. I think I'm going to keep these actually. I'm really impressed with the shipping time as well. It took 3 days to get these, which is far better than the Chinese dropshippers, and that should give us an advantage. I'd actually always recommend ordering your product before you start selling it because
anytime you purchase an item with the American Express Gold Card, you're covered up to $10,000 in value from damage, theft, and loss. So this is why anytime I, check Gold Card holder, you can get a bonus just by referring your other friends. This benefit here. The list
we make any
of my
sales?
8 credit cards. See the link down below in the description.
Some of the posters
or
generated
scan
a few sales,
this QR code
some
here
didn't
on
even
your
catch a bite.
shirt. If you want to get approved for this card, I recommend that you have a minimum score of at least 600 in
rent. But of course, this isn't all profit.
Landlord, you live
First,
in
we
an
had to pay
apartment,
for designs on Fiverr, which was 0.77.
The food was delicious,
then Etsy takes a
even
small
the
cut of
match. So if you value
6.5% on
lounge
each
access, on my
sale,
screen,
which
there was
came
2
to
of them, and they didn't look
35.74.
like they were getting paid that
let's
well.
not
With
forget
that
the
being
product
said,
and
if you have the
shipping
Capital One
cost,
Venture
which
X
came
card,
to
X Gold Card holder, you can get a bonus
371.69.
just by referring your other
By
friends.
the way, as I use Gelato a lot in this video, I reached out to them and asked them if they could give you guys some kind of discount on these fees. They agreed, so with the link in the description, you can get 50% off your first order. With all those expenses deducted, it leaves us with a grand total of $81.69. Considering that I accomplished all the setup within 24 hours and now have the designs, I'd consider this a success. This means I can continue selling these products over the next few weeks with minimal additional expenses. If you guys would be interested in seeing a part 2 where I allow myself more time to revamp the business and see how far I can take it, let me know in the comments. If you want to know how to sell blank books on Amazon, then I'm going to leave that video right up there, but don't click on it just yet. Make sure to subscribe if you want to grow your wealth. Okay, I'll see you over there.